Imagine turning just 15 minutes a day into your ticket to becoming an expert in what you love. That's the magic of the compound effect. It's not about overnight success or grand gestures. It's those small, everyday actions that stack up, quietly transforming you into the go-to person in your field. This isn't just a theory. It's a proven path to mastery. Stick around, and I'll show you how to leverage this to change your life. Imagine you want to get fit. You start with one push-up a day, just one, no biggie. Next week, make it two. You're not just doubling your effort, you're igniting a chain reaction. It's like adding a drop of water to a bucket daily. One day, you'll need a bigger bucket. That's the compound effect in action. Understated, yet remarkably powerful. Think of it like planting a seed. At first, it's just a tiny thing buried in the soil. You water it day in and day out. Nothing happens at first, or so it seems. But beneath the surface, a miracle is unfolding. Roots are taking hold, and before you know it, there's a sprout. This growth, slow and steady, is the essence of the compound effect. It's not about monumental changes overnight. Instead, it's about these small, consistent actions that accumulate, leading to substantial growth over time. Another good example is the evolution of Walter White in Breaking Bad. When we first meet Walter, he's a mild-mannered chemistry teacher, seemingly unremarkable. But as the series progresses, with each decision and action, he transforms dramatically. This transformation doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of a series of small, often morally ambiguous choices that accumulate over time. Just like Walter's journey, the compound effect in our lives isn't about sudden grand changes. It's about how our daily choices, no matter how small, can lead us down a path of significant transformation. Let's talk real life. You want to save money? You can harness the power of technology. There are numerous apps and tools designed to save you money without you even noticing. For instance, consider using a Roundup savings app. These apps round up your purchases to the nearest dollar and save the difference. Imagine buying a sandwich for $4.50. The app rounds it up to $5 and puts 50 cents in your savings. It's painless, and over time, those cents add up to dollars. Or consider your daily routine. Say you spend an hour each day scrolling through social media. That's 7 hours a week, almost a full workday. What if you used just half of that time to learn a new skill or work on a personal project? In a year, that's over 180 hours invested in self-improvement, thanks to a small daily adjustment. It's these kinds of practical, achievable changes that exemplify the compound effect in action. It's also about the choices we often overlook. Opting for the stairs instead of the elevator, choosing water over sugary drinks, or even setting aside 10 minutes a day for mindfulness or meditation. These are the small victories that, when compounded over time, can lead to a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling life. It's not just about making big leaps, it's about taking one small step at a time, consistently, every day. Now, let's turn the spotlight on you for a moment. Think about your own life. What's that one small action you could start today that might seem insignificant on its own, but could lead to monumental changes over time? Maybe it's dedicating 15 minutes to reading, learning a new language one word a day, or swapping out one unhealthy snack for a piece of fruit. I want you to take a second, yes, right now, and jot down that one tiny commitment. Got it? Great! But here's where the real magic happens, in sharing and community. Drop a comment below sharing your chosen action. Not only does this make your commitment real, but it also connects you with a community of people on a similar path of transformation through the compound effect. Picture looking back at these comments months from now and witnessing the incredible progress we've all achieved together. And if you're facing a challenge or feeling stuck, share that too. This is a space of support, a place where we lift each other up and push through the tough days together. Your story might just be the spark that ignites someone else's motivation or offers a new perspective on overcoming obstacles. To harness the power of the compound effect, remember, consistency is everything. Think of it like watching Game of Thrones. Skipping straight to the final episode won't give you the full picture. It's all those daily habits that build up to your own success story. And let's hope your ending is way better than how Game of Thrones wrapped up, but let's not open that can of worms. If you're enjoying the video so far, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Who knows, maybe it'll compound into something great for both of us. Think of consistency as the steady rhythm of a drum beat. It might not be the most glamorous sound in the orchestra, but it's what keeps everything in sync. Each day you adhere to your routine is like another beat of the drum, setting the pace and keeping you on track towards your goals. Many successful people are where they are today because of their consistency. I'll show you a few examples and how they benefited from the compound effect in a few minutes. But first, let's address some common setbacks. Truth be told, not every day feels like a walk in the park. Sometimes you catch yourself wondering, should I really keep at this? But then you remember, the compound effect is less about fireworks and more about the slow, steady simmer. It's the long haul, not the quick win. And this YouTube channel? It's my living, breathing example. I pour a little bit of myself into it daily, not holding my breath for instant fame, but let's just say I'm keeping an eye out for that big leap. Still waiting, by the way. It's all about those small, consistent efforts. They say they'll add up to something massive. I'll let you know when that happens, but don't hold your breath unless you're into that kind of suspense. It's normal to face resistance, especially when progress seems invisible. Think of it as building muscle. You don't see the growth immediately, but every workout counts. It's on those tough days, when you push through the temptation to skip your routine, that the compound effect gains its real power. Your resilience in these moments is what turns your efforts into transformation. Challenges also come in the form of distractions. In a world brimming with instant pleasures and notifications vying for your attention, staying focused is a battle. However, it's crucial to remind yourself of your long-term goals. Keep a visual or written reminder of what you're working towards. This can help steer you back on track when short-term temptations threaten to throw you off course. Now let's take a short look at some of the most successful people in their respective fields, just as I promised. Consider the journey of Serena Williams, one of the greatest tennis players of all time. Her achievements on the court are the result of relentless training, consistent practice, and a disciplined lifestyle. It wasn't just natural talent, but years of early morning training sessions, rigorous workouts, and a commitment to excellence that brought her numerous Grand Slam titles. J.K. Rowling, before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon, faced rejections and setbacks. Her story, despite the controversies that may surround her, shows how consistent effort can lead to extraordinary achievements. It was her daily commitment to writing, persisting through challenges, and refining her craft that led to her immense success as an author. Elon Musk's journey with SpaceX and Tesla was paved with small steps and continuous innovation. While opinions about Musk vary, his path demonstrates the compound effect in the realm of business and innovation. Remember, whether you admire these individuals or not, their stories serve as examples of how consistent, small efforts can compound into significant achievements. You might be thinking, this all sounds great, but how do I put it into practice? No worries, I've got you covered. Start small. Choose one area of your life to apply the compound effect. Maybe it's fitness, finance, or learning a new skill. Set a tiny, almost laughable goal. Then, increase it bit by bit. Remember, it's the tortoise, not the hare, who wins the race. Create a habit tracker. It can be as simple as a calendar where you mark each day you complete your chosen activity. This visual representation of your consistency can be incredibly motivating. It turns your abstract goals into something tangible and helps to maintain your focus. Limit distractions. Identify what commonly sidetracks you from your goals and actively work to minimize these distractions. This might mean turning off notifications on your phone during certain hours, setting a specific time for checking emails, or organizing your workspace to reduce clutter. A clear environment can lead to a clear mind, making it easier to stay on track. Seek accountability, share your goals with a friend or family member, or join a group with similar interests. Having someone to share your progress with can provide an extra layer of motivation. It's easier to skip a day when you're only accountable to yourself. but knowing someone else is cheering you on can give you that extra push. Always keep your why in mind. Why did you start this journey? What's the larger purpose behind your goal? Keeping your reasons at the forefront will help you stay motivated during tough times. Your why is the powerful engine that drives you forward, especially when the road gets tough. The compound effect isn't a sprint. It's a marathon, and every step counts. Start today, keep at it, and watch how those little steps lead to giant leaps. Next up, don't miss our deep dive into the law of reversed effort. Click to watch and unlock the paradox that can transform your efforts into effortless success.